There was a time in the 70s when there was a real concern about overpopulation. And there was a group that was very active in Austin. The premise of zero population growth is that you would not overpopulate. You would simply have a child to replace yourself. If you were in a committed relationship, you would have 2 children to replace yourselves. You wouldn't go on and have 3 and 4. However, that did not fit with my life plan. I had planned to have 3 children 3 years apart. And I had begun that process. I had a 3-year-old son named Josh, and I was 7 months pregnant with my son Jeremy. So there I was with my first 2. At the same time, I lived in Oak Hill, and I was keeping my nephew, who was 6 months old. His mom worked for the telephone company. They lived next door, and she would bring him over Monday through Friday, and I would keep the 6-month-old and my 3-year-old, waiting for the new baby to arrive. But in the summer of 1972, it was hot, as it usually is, although I don't believe it was as hot as our summers are now. However, it was hot enough for me in Oak Hill, and I was probably a little stir crazy, being home all day with a 3-year-old and an infant, and my growing belly. So I was 23, and I had more energy than good sense probably, and decided I was going to go to the mall. And Highland Mall was the mall at the time, and it was air conditioned, and I wanted to go enjoy that. So loaded up the boys, went to Highland Mall, and walked up and down. I had the 3-year-old by the hand. He was the oldest child. He wasn't a runner. He was pretty easy to take to the mall. I had put Christian in a baby sling, which kind of was over here on my left hip. He kind of wrapped around so his little legs was on my pregnant belly. And there I was, had my purse over my right shoulder, and there I was, walking down the mall. I stopped for an orange Julius, remember those? Mm-hmm. So I was having a lovely day. Then it was time to go home, go to Oak Hill before the traffic gets bad, which of course never got as bad in the 70s. I don't know, people love Austin, they keep coming. And then Candy picked up Christian. I bathed Josh and put him to bed. And then I do what I usually do after a trip to the mall. I went through my purse and got rid of the receipts and the wadded up Kleenex. And then I saw it in a pocket of my purse. I saw a brochure from Zero Population. Well, I knew I hadn't picked that up myself. And I had to realize, with my 3-year-old by the hand, with my 6-month-old nephew in a baby sling, and my 7-month pregnant belly, I looked like the poster mom against overpopulation. I wish I could say it changed my life, but I went on to have that 3rd pregnancy 3 years after Jeremy was born. Of course, that turned out to be twins. Oh. And 2 years after that, oh, my surprise baby, so 5. And today I'm the proud grandmother of 15. So I've done my share and a few other people's share.